How's it going, everyone? I'm Juan-Marcos with OITVOIP, your friendly neighborhood mustached graphic designer, and today I'm going to walk you guys through 10 free graphic design resources. I've been working with OITVOIP for about 2.5 years now. I have a good grasp of the industry, and this is stuff everybody needs every now and then. Fonts, images, inspiration, videos, stock footage, that type of stuff, all for free. I'm going to be giving you my know-how, and we're going to go through 10 of the best free graphic design resources. So let's go ahead and get into it. So just for organizational purposes, we're going to be breaking this list down into 4 categories. The first one being images and footage, followed by fonts, tools, and general design inspiration. Starting off with our images and footage categories, the first resource we're going to take a look at today is PEXELS. PEXELS is a free stock footage site that specializes in images and videos. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so here we are in PEXELS. As I mentioned before, it's completely free. There's no download limit to how many assets you can pull. It's really easy to browse, very high quality images and videos. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through it really quick here. You can go to Discover Photos. You can browse by collection. You can browse by color, which is also very useful. Another great feature that PEXELS has is that you can browse by artist or by photographer. So you can go to Leaderboard and you can check all the different artists they have. Let's select this photographer, for example. We can go ahead and check out their photos, and if you want to keep a certain vibe or a certain theme throughout your images and your work, you can go ahead and use this as a great option. So let's go ahead and use this recent search that I have, tech. We would go ahead and type in tech, and you got a bunch of tech photos. Here we go. That's nice and cool, different colors, all that sort of jazz. Videos, same thing. You can go to videos, and we have a bunch of awesome stock footage videos that we can go ahead and pull for our projects. So there we go. Let's go ahead and start that one, and it's all that type of stuff. So PEXELS is definitely a great resource to use for photos and videos. Okay, so that was PEXELS, and now we're going to go ahead and take a look at my second design resource in the image and footage category. That's going to have to be UNSPLASH. UNSPLASH is very similar in theme and design to PEXELS, but it's much more image centric with a really good organizational system. So let's go ahead and take a look at that one. As I previously mentioned, it's very similar to PEXELS, but with a lot more focus on image. I don't think they have video as of right now, but as you can see, it's mainly a portfolio for different types of photographers that want to get their work out there. And it's a fantastic resource for free stock footage, or stock photos, my bad. I love their menu up here, a lot of organization, which is fantastic. Something I love that they have is 3D renders. If you're looking for a clean aesthetic design, especially in the tech industry, you're going to want to go with 3D renders. This is definitely a good asset. Again, a lot more image focused than PEXELS, but it's always good to have different libraries you can pull from. All right, website number Tress. Now we're still in the image and footage section, but we're going to be gearing a little bit more towards footage now. This is a stock footage website named Life of VIDS. Now this is where you're going to want to go for your drone shots, your footage of people walking, your bigger picture footage. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at Life of VIDS. So right out of the gate, you're greeted with tremendous visuals, really nice videos and loops. That's what we're here for. We'll go to collection, and then you can see they have city, clouds, drone shots. Let's take a look at some drone shots. Fantastic, really clean footage. It's just all really good, clean stuff that you can use for your brand. And that's about it. Let's go ahead and get into the next one. All right, people, here we are. Resource number 4 in our images and video section. This is a fantastic tool for anyone to use. MIXKIT.co is a footage-based website that is not just limited to stock footage. It has a lot more to offer, and we're going to take a look at that right now. Okay, everyone, here we are. Yes, I know, it's a lot to take in. You can thank me later. MIXKIT.co. This is out of this world. Stock video, stock music, sound effects, and video templates. It goes without saying that this site is an animal in terms of content, and it's put together in such a beautiful format for you to go ahead and pick apart. Just let's go into video templates so you can really see. You got it divided into Premiere Pro, After Effects, DaVinci, and Final Cut. They have all these awesome templates for you to use in your own videos. Regardless of that, you can go into stock video. They have pretty much videos for every occasion you can think of. They've got it for you. So definitely I suggest putting MIXKIT into your design toolbox. It's going to save you a lot of money, and at the end of the day, what you produce is going to come out being super high quality because they've got it all for you here for free. Okay, so that's it for images and footage. Now let's go ahead and arrive at the fonts section. Now this is my holy grail. This next website, you can ask any designer. They've used it more than once. If they haven't, I don't know where they're getting their fonts, but DAFONT.com is incredible. I use it all the time. Tons of super cool creative fonts that you can use in many different ways. Trust me guys when I tell you, this is the holy grail in terms of fonts. Okay, so here we are in DaFont. It's a super simple, straightforward website. You got all your different types of fonts at the top. Techno, foreign, look, fancy, gothic, basic, script. The only thing with DaFont is that you do have an option to filter. If you're going to want to do things that are non-copyright for commercial use, you're going to want to be filtering as public domain, GPL, OFL, and 100% free. So you go ahead and submit that search and you're going to get things that you can use for commercial use. And there's tons of these fonts. It'll take me forever. I could do a whole video on DaFont. That's how good this site is. So definitely add DaFont to your design toolbox, but make sure you filter for those copyrighted fonts. So my next font website is one that's a lot more straightforward than DaFont. Doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but is still definitely going to get you what you need. FontSquirrel.com is a fantastic website, and they're based 100% for commercial use fonts, so you can use these on commercial products and you will not get into any trouble. Like I said, FontSquirrel is a lot more straightforward when it comes to its design. You got all your different files here. Now, FontSquirrel does have a very handy dandy tool that you can use, the font identifier. So let's say you watch the movie and you want to make a parody poster, where you can take that image and upload it to the font identifier and they can try and match it for you, so you can maybe see what you get if you can find a similar font to that movie poster. So yeah, that's FontSquirrel, very useful, and it's a great alternative to DaFont. But hey, use them all, add them all to your toolbox. That's what this video is for. So now we've arrived at the tools section. Now I've only got one website here, but it's gonna save a lot of lives. I guarantee you that. If you've never discovered this one before, get ready, because as simple as it is, I use it a lot because it'll get you out of a lot of problems in a pinch. So let's go ahead and check out REMOVE.BG. Okay, REMOVE.BG. Here we are. I know, this is fantastic. It's really good. It is a background removing tool. Cut and dry, plain and simple. It's going to get you out of a lot of pinches. It is a fantastic tool. Now, the only problem with this site is that you don't want to upload a very complex image, because since it is automated, if the image has some sort of a white or a glare, then it might pick that up and it might erase part of the image. But if you're in a pinch, somebody sends over a PNG with a white background, or God forbid, a JPEG. Yes, it happens. It's crazy that it happens, but it happens. You can go ahead and throw it into the site and it'll remove it quickly for you without the need of having to open up Photoshop or another program and fire it up and do the background removal process there. So going into our final category, the design inspiration category, number 8, 9, and 10, we've got 3 fantastic design inspiration websites for you to go to. The first one we're going to take a look at is fontsinuse.com. Okay, so fonts in use, the idea is very straightforward. It shows you typography in the real world. If you're trying to think of maybe the proper font to use on a certain product, the vibe you're trying to achieve for a certain product, whatever the case may be, websites, books, this is where you're going to want to go to get your inspiration. You have tons of different creators putting up their fonts, different things, different images, different types of fonts, different places. This website is a fantastic tool to help you visualize what your style of font might look like on an actual product. So definitely check out fontsinuse.com for some inspiration when it comes to fonts. So here we are at the next website, number 9. I could literally spend hours on the next 2 websites. These are just to get your creative juices flowing, to look at different vibes, different colors. This is where you want to be. So behance.net, that's going to be our next website to look at. It's a library of different artists showing their craft out to the world, get your gears turning, and help you put a vibe and a look to that product that you're trying to communicate. So this is what Behance looks like. It just goes without saying that this is a fantastic website. You can go right on their homepage, tons of different creators, tons of different styles of art. Just beautiful, all-encompassing art library is what this website provides. You can search by color, you can check out the different color palettes, go ahead and do a nice teal, and they have all the art that is inspired by that. Different creative fields, so art direction, fashion, graphic design, photography, they have photography too. Everything that you need to get inspired, Behance can do it for you. So this is a fantastic library to just get those gears turning, like I said. Okay, so here we are at number 10. So where Behance was more of a Pinterest where creators put their works of art for people to check out, Dribbble is like an all-encompassing marketplace of creativity, an all-encompassing lookbook, and an all-encompassing portfolio for many different artists to get noticed. It's not just a portfolio, it's not just an inspiration page. You can also purchase things from the different creators. You can learn on Dribbble. So it's definitely an interesting website to check out and for you to be on if you need design inspiration. So let's go ahead and take a quick glance at our number 10 spot, Dribbble. Okay, so here we are on Dribbble, which is, in my opinion, the culmination of the graphic design community, the all-encompassing graphic design hub. Whatever you need, Dribble's going to have it. Whatever type of inspiration you need, Dribble's going to have it. Animation, branding, illustration, mobile, print, product design, typography, web design, which is a very important thing. They're going to have it for you. A bunch of different designs for you to get inspired with. A bunch of different mobile designs. They're going to have it all. Dribbble is a fantastic website. Now, additionally, they're going to teach you design, so you can learn design on Dribbble. You can buy things from different creators, be it art, fonts, or etc. And you can also hire designers to work from you straight from Dribbble. So this is, like I said, the all-encompassing graphic design engine. All right, that's the end. 10 free design resources for all you guys out there. 100% free, at your disposal. Do with it what you will. I'm just here to give you guys the most bang for your buck and to just help you get all those resources to really polish up your products. I'm going to be doing a lot more design tutorials, Illustrator, Photoshop, just general design know-how from my part to you guys, so you can really polish up those skills whenever it is you need them. So for now, this has been your friendly neighborhood mustached graphic designer, Juan-Marcos from OIT, signing off and wishing everybody a good rest of the week.